Turn the microphone on, mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending, trending. Trending with another time. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
Don't touch it, don't switch it. Stay at home. It's trending.
It's trending, baby. It's Mommy's TV.
Turn the microphone on, mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending, trending. Trending with another time. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
Don't touch it, don't switch it. Stay at home. It's trending.
It's trending, baby. It's Mommy's TV.
Turn the microphone on, mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending, trending. Trending with another time. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
Don't touch it. Chi. What's up, Tani?
Trending.
Good. It's good to have you all the way from Oklahoma today. How's your trip?
Thank you. Oh, it was smooth as always, just up the street.
Wow. Down the street? Like almost 3 hours plus.
Yeah.
It's down the street. That's what it is. Energy though, you know. And that's cool.
Right.
It's Mommy's TV and it's Trending Talk Show. You know what it is? I'm live right here with my sister, Tani, Aladdin and Tani, as you know we always do it. Last week she held the show down and that's 100% good. I like that. I watch again. And this is a part 2 of marriage and cohabitation. So this is a very, very good topic that we need to fire home. But before then, you know how it is. She's going to introduce the show to you and start from what is trending.
All right. Well, as y'all know, this is Trending with Aladdin and Tani. We have been going strong since 2019. It is now 2021. So the thing about Trending with Aladdin and Tani is we talk about trending topics all around the world, what's trending on social media, as well as lifestyle, marriage, relationships, divorce, anything that's going on in life, we talk about it. But the main thing is we like to give 2 different perspectives from 2 different cultures, because I myself, hailing from the United States, Black American, then we have my brother from
Nigeria, Omo Yoruba, Shuwakba.
We get 2 different cultural perceptions, but we want to bridge that gap between the 2 cultures, because at the end of the day, like I say, we are the same people separated by time. We all black. So that is Trending with Aladdin and Tani, and we are going to start off with the trending topic. So this kind of ties into what we're talking about today. So as y'all, well, if y'all haven't heard, the big trending couple, Quavo and Sweetie, who are both rappers. One is the Migos, the same guy who's in a group with Cardi B's
With Cardi B's husband, eh?
Yeah, and then Sweetie, who's a big female rapper. So they broke up and it was a big thing. Like they were fighting in an elevator like Beyonce and Jay-Z or Solange and Jay-Z or whatever. Wow. And oh goodness, that's not funny. But okay, so people were saying, I don't know if they live together or not, but she was saying that he was emotionally abusive and he cheated all the time. And I'm like, hey, so everybody was saying they were relationship goals, but at the end of the day, nobody knew what was happening behind closed doors. So I like to say, you know, I never put a couple on a pedestal, because you don't know, you're not in a relationship day by day. But that's what's trending in the Hollywood entertainment industry in the U.S. What we got going on the other side of this?
And in Nigeria, our president ran away from Nigeria to London
again
for a medical checkup.
Don't he always be doing that?
I think when it comes to Nigerian government situations, it's something so funny, and I think those people don't really care about people out there, and so shameful, but because a lot of Nigerians, there is a guy called Reno. If I didn't, I forget his name, maybe Reno or something. He went to Abuja House in London to protest against that because you promised to give them a good healthcare, good hospital,
Yes.
but you didn't, and you block all the border to have foreign things to come into Nigeria because you said you don't want foreign things to come, but you leave Nigeria to go and take
And he
foreign
left.
medical. It's something that well, I think at this stage right now, I'm not going to be blaming the people that are going against. They want the country to separate because we have three major tribes that they want Nigeria, Yoruba to go on their own, Igbo to go on their own. Yeah, because now everything is not working. Nigeria is not really working, and there's a guy called Canon that is fighting for Biafra. Said Nigeria didn't exist, and that is what I believe too now. Because if the president don't care about people,
Right, then
it doesn't work that way. But shout out to everybody that are fighting against this. I believe in peace, and I think it is not everything that we can actually work with. War cannot settle everything. And another thing that is trending in the music industry in Nigeria is about Burna Boy Grammy Award. Burna Boy has been going around the whole Nigeria celebrating himself because that is a good thing right there.
Yeah.
Grammy is not Eddie's award. Grammy is Global Music Award, and that is a very great job for Burna Boy right there. And his dad, I think his dad said he has actually seen him getting the Grammy. I think the man said some things. That's why sometimes our tongue is very strong,
It is.
Anything we think, anything we believe in, anything we imagine can always come true.
That's
It is what it is. It's Mommy's TV and it's Tony Talk Show live on DSC Radio. In case you don't know, you can go on your Play Store, Apple Store, and download Dixon's Radio. It's for free, and you can always enjoy us live. We have a lot of programs on the show. And if you live in DFW, Dallas, Texas, or anywhere around the world, you can always come live on DNC Radio to do your thing. It is what it is. Today, I want you guys to call in on 817-717-5685. Let's talk about it. And I want my co-host, Tani, to tell us a little bit about the topic because she started it last week before I joined today, and we start from there.
Yeah, so that was something that I kind of looked up on the fly. It was just something that popped up in my head. So we're going to be talking about cohabitation versus marriage because we are in 2021 in the Western world. It's not uncommon for people to live together before being married. But now, since we are in this new age, a lot of people are preferring to just live together and not marry, and it works out just fine. So, but you have some people with the traditional views of marriage, like myself. I grew up in a marital home. That's all I know. My parents are still married to this day, and me having been married, I'm going to take myself out of that. We're going to get y'all's opinion first. But what do you think about cohabitation versus marriage? What do you think about that?
Yeah, as I said earlier on our talk shows every day, I always say one thing that we have experienced. We are not just here to just talk about what we haven't go through. We've go through different way of life when it comes to relationship, marriage, and all that. And today the topic is very strong. I'm going to be talking and go deep inside. But before then, let me say a big shout out to one of our new sponsors coming up from New York City. She wants to be sponsoring our show for some months now, and she is Seon. She's into skincare. If you want to brighten your skin or you want to have more fresh, you can go on Instagram and follow at CEEY0N. Seon. We're gonna be throwing a jingle as this show goes on in the background. Check out for her, and you can also call her on a number if you want your skin to glow. You can actually go on Instagram and check this lady out. Her cream is working for her, so it should work for you too. And the number is, if you are calling from anywhere in the whole world, you can just put +1 34 72 47 0312 +1 3 472470312. Call and get in touch. They have good skincare. That is what it is. And today, let's jump into the topic today. It is very strong. And I won't lie, I tell people every day, before you go into relationship, try to know who you want to get married with.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of things going on in the world that some people marry to stranger. Based on what they see at the first place, maybe the beauty, or maybe the woman is rich, or maybe there's some quality. But you didn't actually remember your own quality that you actually want in a woman,
Exactly.
or in a man, either way. But what I want to talk about today is I would say 100% is very good to cohabitate before you go into marriage.
Okay,
Because
you think so?
yeah, that will actually give you a lot of opportunity to actually know who that guy is or who that woman is.
Okay.
You know, yeah, I 100% I will support that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
support that. Some people say, oh no, I don't want to go so deep before we go into marriage. Well, they have their own point, but from my own experience in life, from what I've go through and what I've actually learned when it comes to marriage, it's good.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't say that you're wrong. I can't say that I don't agree with you. Like, I used to be a very strict Christian, no shacking up before you're married. And I didn't live with my husband before we married. But then I found out that was a completely different person I was married to. So going forward, I don't think, I'm not against it.
Right.
And I know some people who prefer not even to get married and just live together. And some of them have kids, some of them don't.
Yeah.
But they live happier than some of these married couples, just to say that they are married. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing anymore. Like I said, I used to be very strict, very religious, but right now my mind is more open. Like you said, it comes with life experiences and what I've been through on both sides. So I don't think it's a bad thing, and I don't think it's wrong for people to necessarily to decide to live together and not be married. As long as that relationship is working out and they're treating each other good and they're happy, I'm like, hey, everybody's different. If it's good for you, if it's working.
Yeah. And if you think you think this topic that you don't want to cohabitate before you marry, you can call us on the same number 817-717-5685.
Yes.
You can call in. Let's talk about it. Or if you want
Please.
to, if you're kind of better, you're always shy, you don't know how to talk online, you can drop your comment right there, and
That's
we're gonna be
right.
reading it out. And let's go into the deep meaning
Okay.
of cohabitate.
Cohabitation. So cohabitation is cohabiting with someone without a title.
Yeah.
So that's the meaning of it. So I did some research, some articles about the U.S. I don't know about Nigeria. Maybe we can get the Nigeria. Is it common over there? But as far as America, it's saying adults younger than 30 are more likely than older adults to see cohabitation as a path to a successful marriage. 63% of young adults say couples who live together before marriage have a better chance of having a successful marriage compared to 52% of those ages 30 to 49, 42% of those ages 50 to 64, and 37% of those 65 and older. So the younger people are now saying that they rather live together before
They
marriage.
get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you know who you want to get married with, and you can
Exactly.
actually understand that person. For you watching me on Instagram right there, do you think it's good to live with your partner before you get married? Let's talk about it. So you can always go on YouTube channel Mommy's TV, you can subscribe and you can share with people so they can enjoy what we're doing right here. It's Mommy's TV live on GNC Radio. It is what it is. My own point, even the Bible didn't go against this, you know.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah, a little bit I read the Bible said, and I Googled some stuff over the weekend. I said the Bible doesn't actually say anything about living together before marriage, but it speaks consistently about purity and keeping your body holy.
Okay. Well, and now I think about it, you're right. It really don't say nothing about living together before marriage, just about keeping your body. So, yeah, I never did think about that.
So how do we keep our body holy now? Let's go into the show right now. How do you want to keep your body holy when you're actually living with somebody that you're not getting married with?
I don't know about that. Like, I was celibate for 9 years before I got married.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was. And I was with somebody for 4 of those years. And we never went there, but we didn't live together either. And I didn't go to his house because we didn't want to give that window of opportunity. So I don't know if I could live with somebody. And I think that was one of the reasons why me and my husband decided to get married so quick.
and let me take a pause on the cohabitation. And let's go a little bit into celibate.
Okay.
What's the experience being a celibate?
Oh, it was, the first 2 years, because of course, before I was celibate, I'd already given birth and everything. I just given birth to, I was pregnant with Kari, who is now 13, my oldest daughter, and I decided to give my life to God and remain pure until I got married, and I did. I actually did. So the first 2 years going from a person who was sexually active into a person who was not, the first year was difficult. I'm not going to lie. But I did have a support system of other young people who were in ministry who were living the same life. Yeah. But it was mostly a mental thing. So after the first year, it got easier and easier. And now, like, it's something I don't need. I don't need it. You know, if I am a woman, I have desires, but it doesn't control my mind anymore because I went so long without it.
So is there anything you miss when you are going through these celibate things? Is there any way, do you feel different after you start going to the live? Because I think celibate is another life entirely, you know. You're in a different realm, you know. And okay, so now when you start
when you start coming back to the other side.
Coming to the other side of life, so how does it look like?
I had to unlearn a lot of things because in the church, and that's why I say some of these pastors need to stop beating into young people that sex is bad. It's not bad. Sex is not bad. But it was beat into my mind that sex was bad. So I really had to discover who I was sexually and go to therapy, actually, to be able to go back into being sexually active, even with my husband, because I was married, you know? So, it was something. And even right now, it's something that I'm still learning. And it's been years. It's been a few, because I married, in 2017? So it's still something that I'm learning myself as a woman now. As 34 years old, I was celibate all of my 20s. So I'm learning who I am as a woman sexually. So it's been a journey, y'all. It's been a journey.
It's going to be a great journey, though. But, you know, I didn't have experience about being celibate. You don't? So I don't know what it is. So, but what I want to talk about now is I don't want to jump off or take ourselves off our topic for today. And it's kind of similar. Like, but how is it going to be? Because living together before you get married, I think is something that you actually want to know who your partner is. You know, in the kitchen, in the other rooms, and, you know, in places. But when your partner tell you, I'm a celibate, so that means you don't actually know how strong that person can be on bed.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because you want to know some quality. That's why you're actually living with the person to know what you can do. Because a lot of divorce story that I had, maybe the guy is gonna be complaining about, she don't always give it to me the way I want it, or the other guy or the lady will be saying, my husband is very weak on bed, or blah blah blah, all that. And I think living together before getting married, sex is part of it, because I won't lie to you, after love in the house, after you've done all the other things you have to do, you need to satisfy your partner.
I agree.
You know, with sex.
I agree.
It is what it is, 100, you know, and a lot of people now, if you go on some ads popping up from Nigeria, from I think in America right here, a lot of sex apps, sex pills, you know, trending, and they're making a lot of money on it, because I won't lie to you, you have to, after giving your partner, your wife, money, doing your responsibility as a man in the house, you know, you still have to satisfy that woman.
That's right. It's important.
It's very, very
I'm
important.
learning that now. After that whole celibacy experience, I'm learning how important sex is. It's a part of life. It's not bad. It's not a bad. It's good. That's why I feel good. It's created to be good. Yeah. Was supposed to.
Yeah, that's what it is. Before I go on a music break, someone's because I put this on my story on my DM, somebody just sent me a DM, and she said, but some men take some men take that as an advantage of sleeping with women, and at the end of the day, they complain. That's why some women said, no, I won't live with you, I won't stay with you, we're not gonna have sex before we get married. But marriage is something big. Yes. You know, it's something big, because it's a big journey, and everybody that they're into divorce right now, they don't actually plan to get divorced in the marriage. They're going there like, I want to be with this person to the end of my life. But when the quality is not showing up or what it sees is not what it is, it always ends to divorce or separations. And that is not cool, because even the Bible, the Quran, and everything psychologically is not always good to to get divorced. I don't always like that, but when it happens, when I'm actually going to domestic violence, I tell people, you know, we can separate, and if it's not still working, you can do this, because it's better to stay alive than. It's Mommy's TV, and it's trying to talk show with Aladdin and Tani live on DNC Radio, Distance Radio. You know what it is. We're going to be going on a music break right now, and we're going to be coming back and talk more about marriage and cohabitation. You know what it is. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Aladdin says so.
I like truth and I dey rock rumors, I don't know what you want to do, but make you let me know if you go show up well. Yeah, because I don't buy this, so I don't buy Shayo for Yado. I don't call Gaga, I don't call my guys around. I don't call my mama, I tell them say you bambo. I don't call everybody, I call everybody. But I see you for Insta, you say you day Baja. And anytime I holla, you go say you day my area. I say no wahala, but I don't dare wait you tire. I don't wait you sote, I don't dey lose weight too. I'm gonna disappoint me, but then you get confusion. I'm gonna disappoint me, young get disappointment too. I'm gonna disappoint me, young get confusion. I'm gonna disappoint me, but you get disappointment too. I know two-face, so I dey straightforward too. But you guys tell me how we dey do you. And if I come through, sure, you go one side. And if I drop rubber, sure, you go turn up. Cause I don't buy these, so I don't order for my house. I don't call Larry, they set up for yard. I don't call my papa, tell him say you fine. I don't call.
Chi. We're back again live right here on Mommy's TV, Trending Talk Show live on DISTINCTV Radio. You know what it is. We live right here and we're doing it what we know how to do. Shout out to people watching us right now on Facebook. Shout out to Lolade. Shout out to Koya Eri Tayo. Shout out to Alaji Adini Giwa. Shout out to Bola Kukola. Shout out to Aminat Ajoke Sodiq. Thanks for all you doing a very good support, Aminat Sodiq. Shout out to Oluwabu Kolami Fola Shade. Shout out to Lucy and shout out to Timmy Rochi. Shout out to Timmy Roach all the way from Indianapolis. I cite you. Drop your own comment. Let's talk about this marriage versus cohabitation. What it is?
Oh, okay. So let's go into the other part, which is children. So I'm going to go ahead and read about the American side, and I'm going to ask you some questions about the other side of the pond, because we're getting two different perspectives from two different cultures. So as far as raising children, according to research, it says a majority of Americans say cohabiting couples can raise children just as well as married couples. I don't know anything about that because I grew up in a marital home, and then raising children, I was either a single parent or married. So I don't know about cohabiting without being married, raising children. But let's see, do I know some people? I do know a few people who choose to live together and raise children, and their children seem pretty well-rounded. So it's just, I think a family is a family without the marriage papers or not. So I don't see why a cohabiting couple couldn't raise children just as good as a married couple. What do you think about that?
Well, about that, I just believe, what we are, what we will be, But it always goes sometimes when both parents raise kids.
Right.
Like, it's a good opportunity for the kids. But like me, I was raised by my mom,
yes.
and I think I'm good. I might not be 100% as what people think, but I think I'm good, you know what I mean? But it's good if the both parents can raise the kids. And I know a lot of people that they actually divorce, separate, and they come together to raise the kids.
Right.
It just depends on what you want to do. But for me, it's just good. It's just good to make things work. Because I tell you, a lot of women or a lot of men have actually divorced their partner, or their wife divorced their husband. And at the end of the day, they still can find the better man or the better woman they still want. So that's why I said it's always good sometimes to just let it work, let it work. If there's anything that you think is not working in your relationship, it might be from your side. You might not even know. And it might be from the other side, But the best thing is just do some research about what you're doing. A lot of people who are in the marriage, but they are carried away. They don't actually care. They don't care because most especially people living in diasporas, people living in abroad, we Africans are living abroad. A lot of us always go after money because the family back home are on their neck. They want money. They want them to send money, and now they forget the family. And let me say a big shout out to all the women living in abroad. They're still together with their husband right now. It's not easy. Like a lot of women out there, they share the bills with their husband. Some women even pay more than the man in the house. But they still with that man. Even that man is not even 100% good, but they still with him. They still support him.
Yes.
And some women, they come to from all the way from Nigeria with their husband. They get in here. They started seeing dollars, and they left the man. You know what it is?
About that.
A lot. So it's always both way. And I won't come here and say, okay, the men are good or the men are bad or the man is good or the woman is not good or the woman is good. But what I want to say is we need to work on each other. And that is the reason why, and that is what this topic is saying, that let's get to know each other before we go into marriage. That is very, very important for me, in my own opinion about life. Like, because if you know your partner very well, there's a lot of things you can actually work along with. But when you didn't really know that person, like, you know, maybe like some people living abroad, like, and they date somebody in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa, in another country, right? That's a long distance.
Yes.
And they will go to Nigeria and marry that person and bring that person in and fuse 2, 3, you know, Nigeria wife.
Yeah.
I don't know if they break up because you don't really know that person.
Right.
You don't really know who that person is. You don't even know maybe if that get mad, what can you do to make that person calm down?
Yeah,
you
don't know.
Yeah, that is why I said it's good to, you know, live together if possible.
If possible, okay.
Because sometimes situations make people live together to get married. So,
Right.
you know, so some best friend, as they get along in life, they get married. Like, oh, I like this person.
Yes.
And that, if you check the most of relationships that actually work and last, you will say, oh, she used to be my best friend in school.
Yes.
Oh, used to be my friend at work. You know, they
relationship.
know each other very well.
Yes.
They have been so they have, okay. If I marry this lady, I think I can cope with her. I think people think she's crazy, but I think she have some soft way of handling her because they know that person. But if you marry to a stranger, oh my God, somebody you don't even know, like, because talking on the phone sometimes you might not be able to find details of that person. You might not actually see who that person is. And you know, people can pretend for 3-4 months. I even like people, if you want to get married right now, be friend with that person for like a year plus or 2 years.
I agree. I say 2 years now.
Yeah. Because there's no way you're gonna keep who you are for 2 years. You will know that this person, this is who the person is. Let me say a big shout out to people watching us on Facebook right now. Shout out to Murphy Ola Dimeji Aziz. And shout out to Salami Ola Dikpipo. Shout out to Cheesy. Shout out to Timirochi still watching. Shout out to Lucy all the way from Kenya, based in America. Shout out to Oluwabu Kolami. Shout out to Falashade. On Instagram, I got people watching us on Instagram too. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to Ade Femi Juliet. Shout out to Obelia. You say Pastor Aladdin. I'm not a pastor though.
They call you pastor.
Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to J Coach. That's my brother right there. And shout out to Christina. That's our sponsor for this month. You know what it is? It's Mommy's TV and it's Trending Talk Show. As we still throwing out the topic. If you want to call us anywhere, let my co-host give you the number and you can call in.
Yes, please call in 817-717-5685. Again, that's 817-717-5685. And if you're in Nigeria and you want to call in, you can call. What's the Nigeria?
Yeah, you can call if you're in Nigeria, you want to call on WhatsApp, you can call +1 317 760 7393. +1 317 760 7393. And that works on Telegram too. You can still call on Telegram. And let's talk about it. To break it down, to make it short, to make it easy, to let you guys understand what we're really talking about. Is it good to live with somebody before you get married? People watching me on Facebook, let's talk about it. You can call in, let's talk about it. And shout out to Timirochi. He said, Aladdin of Life. We did here, all love. And I'm going to be playing your music very soon on the show. We have some music pile up on the show, but I'm going to be bringing your music in. Timirochi, he's doing a very good music. Go on his page, Timirochi. Good job right there. Shout out to Ademola Ridwan. He said boss of our bosses. You know what it is? Somebody please call in. Let's talk about it. What do you think? Is it good to live with your partner before getting married? Now, what about people that said some men want to just use me, sleep with me and dump me after you have been living with me for donkey years? Some people even propose to their partner for like a year, 2, 3, 4 years. They didn't get married.
It's it's all about communication because I noticed that a lot of people who go into that, mostly women who have the complaint about that, they don't make it clear in the beginning. They just move in together. Instead of saying, hey, this is a trial run. We need to make a decision if we're getting married or not by this time. So, I think that it's about communication or whatever. But I have a question. So, on the Nigerian side, since I will be a citizen by next month, I'll be a Nigerian citizen. But as of right now,
so all our Nigerian fans right there watching us on Instagram, on Facebook, my co-host, she's gonna be in Nigeria, and I want you to please give her Nigeria treats, all those soft treats. Hey,
I'm so excited.
this guy is going to Nigeria now. You're gonna enjoy Nigeria, but it's a very
Oh, I
good
can't
country.
wait.
Yeah, it's a
I
very good
can't
country.
wait. I'm so excited. So my soon-to-be country of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So in Nigeria, about living together before marriage, what is different over here, because it's not too taboo in America, but in Nigeria, what is the culture?
I think in Nigeria that happens a lot. You
Oh,
know,
really?
yeah, a lot of people they believe together. They don't even get married and they're still cool. Let me give an example of one of Nigerian legend in Nigeria, Femi Anikulapo, the son of Sheun Anikulapo. Sheun said he don't want to get married, and he have a woman that have kids, maybe 1 or 2 kids
Okay.
for him. But he said we are cool. If we get married in the next 5 years, they will divorce or separate.
So he just said they just living together.
They
raising
live
their
together and
family.
they have kids and they're cool.
Okay.
Because maybe he know himself that
Right.
marriage things, no,
It's
I can't.
the title.
Yeah, because some people actually take marriage so personal,
Right.
and it's not an achievement.
Right.
You know, yeah, being in marriage is not an achievement. It's good to be in a marriage,
Yes.
but if you know you can actually work things out with your partner without getting married, why not?
And that's what I said. I used to be so against that, but now after having gone through what I went through in marriage, if it works without the title, without the legalities, without the certificate, the license,
Yeah.
I think it's okay
Yeah.
as long as it works for the couple. So, but I thought in Nigeria that they didn't go for that, so that it's okay. Like it's not, people don't look down on it.
No, well, in everywhere, like I said, in everywhere, it just depend on the way we see things. You know,
Okay.
things happen same way, same reason why it happens, but
Okay.
we just look at it from a different angle. You know,
Okay.
the same way Nigerian men can treat a woman, the same way American man can treat a woman, and the same way Nigerian woman will treat a man, the same way an American woman will treat a man too. It just depends on the way we look at the situation that is going on. But in Nigeria, in Africa, in Yoruba, where I come from, we have culture, right? But our culture don't really attach marriage like that. In every weekend they do marriage in Nigeria, 100%.
Right.
Good marriage. My dad and my mom, they get married, but even though they don't actually live together at the long run, you know, but they're still cool.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of marriages in Nigeria works. It just depends on who that person is, the partner, what they think, what they want, you know. And I won't lie to you, in Nigeria, back home in Nigeria, in my own culture, I don't know much about Hausa culture or Igbo culture, but in Yoruba culture, where I come from, Yoruba is one of the most greatest tribe in Nigeria. Whether they like it or not, you know, it is what it is. You can Google it. Yoruba people. Shout out to all the Yoruba watching me right now on Instagram, on Facebook,
I'm
on Twitter,
Yoruba too, y'all.
anywhere. And she's Yoruba too, in case you don't know. You know what it is? Yoruba have very great culture. We are very, very accommodative. But one thing about Yoruba men, let me say Yoruba men, is Yoruba men have extra ego.
Okay, I was married to one, so I know.
Yoruba men have extra ego. And what do I mean by ego is not something that you actually catch for somewhere. It's what is inside you.
Right,
It is
right.
just who you are.
Right.
Yoruba men will not take something that some American men will take.
Okay.
It's the culture.
Okay.
It is the way they are raised, and that is what it is. Shout out to all the Yoruba men watching me right now. Shout out to Murphy Oladimeji. Shout out to Salami Oladipo. Shout out to Tim Erochi, he's a Yoruba guy, and shout out to Bola Popola. You know, Yoruba people are very great people,
Yes.
good culture.
I
But
love it.
now everything is changing right now.
Okay.
And I want people to see life from this angle. Over the years ago, let's say from 10 years ago, or let's say from 7 years ago, there's no social media is not really actually trending the way it's trending right
Right.
now. So, but now all the married men, married women, they have access to Instagram, they have access to
Yes.
Snapchat, they have access. There's a different way wife and husband can cheat now.
Yeah, sure.
If you
is.
think you are sharp, you have your wife password phone, you have your wife, your husband pin phone. You can also go into this phone. There are some app right now that you don't even know it's talking to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Someone like a Snapchat, now. If you talk on Snapchat, once that person reads the message,
Disappear.
you don't see it again. So the world change now. That is the reason why we need to upgrade ourselves too. Upgrade your marriage too. Do some research. Don't just get carried away about money. I know money is very, very important too, but
Yes.
if you want to be in a marriage, it takes a lot of things to make it work. So let me say a big shout out to Sion at Sion on Instagram. Sion is a new sponsor on the show. Mommy's TV, Trending Talk Show. You're gonna be seeing their stuff posted on our social media. And if you want a very good skincare, go on Instagram at CEEY0N. So that is what it is. So come true. We want to sponsor. You want us to sponsor. You want us to promote what you got. We have some sponsor package that is very, very easy. We make it easy because our platform is for the community, and we're not trying to be too pushy. We can always talk about something. If you have any good product, though, good product, something that you can use for yourself. Don't just bring something that we actually affect our own platform, because you say it's mommy's TV, it's mothers, it's community situation. So if you have any good product that you have right there, any kind of thing that you want to promote, just communicate. You can DM Tani, or you can DM mommy's TV, or you can call our. You can even call our studio also to ask some questions, because our studio, they have a big, great backup for us. Shout out to my producer right there, Casing in the building. You know what it is? It's DNC Radio, Dixon's Radio. Download it, don't go it, don't sleep on the bicycle. It's Mommy's TV, trending talk show, marriage versus cohabitation. It is what it is. Please, let's try that, because it will make you actually know who your partner is. We're going to be going on a music break right now. We're going to be coming back. I'm going to be give you some more update about what is going on in DFW, Dallas, Texas, and Oklahoma too. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. It's Aladdin and Tani. You know what it is?
Ancestor. This is not the change that I voted for. This is not the game like a PS4. This is not the country my river vouch for. Tunji ìwọ la gbowó fún, owó èkó ìwọ la gbé fún, múlẹ̀ ìwọ ló gbowó lágbólé. Olè tó korí ẹṣin òun dá, olè tó korí ẹṣin tó gbowó tó ń fọwọ́ ká. Ẹni mẹ́gbìn ní mbẹ̀, ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún ẹ̀ láfi san. Promise and fail, àwọn àmọ́rú ẹ̀ o, ẹ ti gbowó ẹ̀yìn, ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ní ṣe rí ọmọ, ọ̀la orí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹni sọ kó sọ́jà, abára ẹlẹ́ ẹ̀ o. Promise and fail, jẹkùjẹrà òde. Ejò tó gbówó mi, àwọn jẹkùjẹrà òde. Ọ̀pọ̀ tó gbówó mi, jẹkùjẹrà òde. Promise and fail, àwọn jẹkùjẹrà òde. Gbogbo owó tó ti gbà níbo ló kó sí? Ó dàbí òkúta panel níjọ́sí. Same people, different uniform. Don't be soldier go. Make them show us the change. All we see now the same. Election time is coming. Mama parabule.
That is what it is. And that is the music of Nice Alakpo Meji. That's a good music right there. And we live on Dixon's Radio. It's Mommy's TV, Aladdin and Tani. Chi. We're back again. And the topic still goes on. If you don't want to call in on the number, you can drop your own comment. But it's better if you can call in and let's talk. What do you think about marriage versus cohabitation? Actually, it's good. It will help you guys to, what does it look like right here in America?
I mean, like I said, this is America. What doesn't go in America?
Everything goes, right?
It's America. But I do have a question, and this might have to be another topic because I'm running out of time. Okay, when I first started attending traditional weddings in the Nigerian culture, I've been to SOB and a few of them, so I didn't understand. So before, when you're married traditionally, you don't have the marriage license yet. So are you considered married when you're married traditionally, but you don't have a marriage license? So that could be a whole topic, because legally you're not married, but traditionally you're married, but you're considered. So what's the difference?
And that's another thing we need to talk about, but let's just talk about it a little bit today. Maybe next week can be another topic. Let me tell you one thing about when it comes to the way the Western people, the white people come to Africa, like to actually, they help us in some way, but they affect us mentally a lot. For real. Because I won't lie to you, back then days, our great-grandfathers don't go to court for marriage, for God's sake. They just get married, and that things, I think it's really helped them. Because when somebody think like, oh, we marry legally, I know she can't do that. I know you can't do this. I know you can just leave me. You can just do this. That thing called the court marriage is good for some people. But when I think, when it comes to the culture, I don't think that thing is actually necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people use that as a point of acting anyhow to their partner.
Okay.
Like, oh, he can go anywhere. Oh, she can do
Right,
anything
'cause you're legally
because you are
tied
legally
to-
tied together. And imagine it is imagine it is just African way, traditional marriage, and we just marry. We just go
Yeah.
to see each other family. We just do marry and we do party.
That's what it is. Because when I went, we danced the bride in. Well, it was. Have I been to Yoruba? Well, no, it was like Igbo and Edo.
Yeah.
So we danced the bride in, and they exchanged the what was it? It was a lot of stuff, right? Palm nut, all kind of stuff, gifts. The exchange for the bride or whatever. So I'd asked the person I was sitting at the table. I said, "So does this mean that they're married now? Do they go home and sleep together now, or do they have to wait till their white wedding?"
No, it depends. It depends on the. But Igbo people have a lot of big cultural things.
This
Like I
is a
said,
mixed wedding, Igbo and Edo. So it's different in each.
Yeah, Edo, they're kind of close to those Igbo people.
Okay,
But I see them as Igbo too. When people say, oh, they don't know Igbo. I think they are Yoruba, but they are
Okay.
kind of close to Igbo side.
Okay,
So they have
Americans
like,
take notes. We're talking about the different tribes in Nigeria for all of
yeah,
our Americans.
yeah. Nigeria have some people don't even know how big and how extended Nigerian tribes are.
Yes,
We are even in the Yoruba. The Ijebu people have their own thing.
Oh,
The
Ijebu.
Yoruba people have, the Ibadan people have their own thing. The Osun people have their own thing. The Ife, the Ogun. It's big.
It's big.
Nigeria is big. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't blame people that want Nigeria to separate, because we are just too big to be together.
Yeah.
We have different thinking, different culture. We have different reasoning. We see things in a different angle. So we are different
culture
people.
within a culture.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
have
Culture
Nigeria,
within the culture.
Then you have all these cultures within the Nigerian.
Yeah,
culture.
that's why they call Nigeria the hand of Africa, because it's big, it's big right there, and that is what it is. So for today, we speak about marriage and cohabitations, and I said it's good to live it together. For people watching me on Instagram right there, shout out to everybody watching on Instagram right there, and
Thank
shout out
you.
to everybody. Shout out to my friend Tela Boski, all the way from Dubai. God bless you, my brother. And shout out to Bimbola, shout out to Adiola Olauti, and shout out to Call Me Bayo. You know what did I call you, Bayo? And shout out to everybody watching us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube channel. In case you don't know, you can go on YouTube channel and still watch us and share the video and subscribe. So when we drop any video, click on that button and you're gonna be seeing an update on your phone from your own hand. Shout out to people watching us on Facebook too. Timeruchi, shout out to Ademola Ridwan. God bless you all. Share this video. It is what it is. We're going to the end of the show today, and it is what it is. We're going to be coming here next week. It might be only me, it might be only Tani, it might be two of us. Either way you see, just take it. It is what it is. And before we go, let's give a big shout out to people that have been supporting this show, this platform from day one. Almost going to like 2 years now. We've been on it, and we're still on it. And we're not tired. We keep strong in every day. You know what it is. And Tani, what's going on in Oklahoma?
Oh, we got a lot going in Oklahoma. We have pop-up shops coming up. Oh, every Tuesday and Wednesday, Nigel Wife Kitchen. That's me. I am Nigel Wife Kitchen. So if you want authentic Nigerian food in the OKC area, Wednesday, I'm serving by the plate, y'all. Laser teeth whitening, that's me as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Oklahoma, it's a lot going on. We have pop-ups, we have events. It's a lot going up in OKC. So if you guys are from Dallas and you're driving through, make sure you stop by and support some of these black-owned events. What we got going on in Dallas?
It's big in Dallas. Hi, hello, Tani. Tani, how are you? Live on Mommy's TV. Do you want to join the show or you want to talk to the host? Oh, sorry. You are live on Mommy's TV. We can talk about that after the show. You know what it is. So, today in DFW, you have a lot going on. We have a lot of artists coming from Nigeria for shows. We have a lot of event going on the ground. We have some event, personal, private events. Everybody should go and watch out for AMA Award 2021. It's gonna be big. This year we're gonna be doing nominee award. It's gonna be like nominee for this year, and you need to watch out
you have
for.
to nominate.
Yeah.
Y'all
So it's
nominate
gonna be
me for
something different, definitely. So it's gonna be something different this year, because last year a lot of people actually come for the award. They don't even get the award. Some people even at the award, they don't even call their names, because it was honorary, and we have over 110 plaques to give out that night. So it was very big. And but this year we try to reform. It's always getting better every day. And that is what it is. And watch out for Ankara Festival. In case you don't know, Ankara Festival is coming through. Olawale Fitri is always the founder that always support the culture by doing Ankara Festival. So you guys will watch out for the update. Follow Olawale on Instagram, Olawale Fitri, or you follow the management Overcome Media. That is what it is. It's Mommy's TV and it's Tony Talk Show. We're gonna be going right now. We are not going forever. We're gonna be coming back next week, same time, same show, different topic, and different background. You see this background look like Dubai.
Oh, yes.
Are we in Dubai right now?
We could be. You never know.
We could be. Stay tuned. We'll be every day. Shout out to my producer in the building, KC, for always being a great supporter of this event for this show from day one. Has been pushing the button and has making it always exclusive. It is what this. God bless you for always being a great supporter. God bless this company, DNC Radio, DNC Radio to the world, Dixon's Radio to the world, and watch out for the anniversary of Dixon's Radio. It's gonna be big. Just stay tuned, and all the shows are gonna be on this TV, on this radio. Is gonna be banging. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook and check them out. This is what it is. My name is Aladdin. I'm gonna be going this week. Before next week.
See y'all later.
Cheers.
On the bench. Wagba. They gon' let me pass down, they gon' know say my brother. Wagba. I'ma see as I dey blow, no be a doja. Wagba. They dey say my age no matter, I'm today like to stay. Wagba. They dey make them yard and lose them on fire, I'm to the fire. Wagba.
Ẹ wá bá mi yọ̀ o, mo ti dé láti Germany. Ẹ wá bá mi yọ̀ o, mo ti dé láti States. Ẹ wá bá mi ṣayé o, kẹ wá bá mi mẹ́nẹ́ sí. Toráyé mi mo ṣe o, mi ò ṣayé aláyé. Ilé mi mo ń gbé o, mi ò gbélé onílé. Àní owó mi mo ná o, mi ò náwó olówó. Ẹni mi kẹ́ fọ̀tẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kẹ́ sáré palansi akẹ́tù sáré polongo. FM Press tó ń ṣeré lọ́wọ́.
Wagba. They gon' let me pass down, they gon' know say my brother. Wagba. I'ma see as I dey blow, no be a doja. Wagba. They dey say my age no matter, I'm today like to stay. Wagba. They dey make them yard and lose them on fire, I'm to the fire. Wagba.